what's up, Jane? Can you hear me? Alright, this is Selena Rosewood. Well, at least as best as I can get her without being able to do silver eyes and hair.
It's not much to ask.
And silver clothes, that's not possible either. So she's nowhere close to the real Selena. I might be able to get it with mods, but... Let's see. Get ebony flesh on my left hand. We'll go for Conjure Storm Matriarch on my right. Yeah, we had a vampire attack just a little while ago. This is Majola Lioness. She is my physical tank, and I am the mage. Let's see, let's pick a fight. Here we are. There's always bandits respawning here. Oh, Jane, the reason it disappeared was because I went to the load screen. It doesn't broadcast video on the load screen for some reason. This is PlayStation 4. I need ice magic. I have good news for you. Winter is coming. It's gonna be a frosty one.
What was that?
I wish I missed.
Think you can take me?
Out of my way! There we go, we got him. Just you left. What's the range on my ice storm? Not enough to hit him, apparently.
What are you doing?
There we go. But there's one up there too? Oh. Nice works. Money!
I really miss traveling like this.
The hand motions are a bit stiff. Is that lag? It might be. My internet is not not the best. I could upgrade for $10 more a month, but I really don't want to pay $10 more a month, to be honest with you, for better internet, because I really like the internet I'm on. I don't want to mess it up by accident. Born to be wild. I'm going. Off-roading. Doing a Skyrim. This is how we live forever! Sorry. It's become obligatory with me and my brothers. Anytime you jump off a high cliff in a game, you have to shout, "This is how we live forever," and then if you die, you have to say, "This is how I died." Hello. Oh dear. Oh, sorry about that. I'd started this game over at level 1 and let you see the whole story from the beginning. And but I actually have a couple of playthroughs. But if you want, I can start over and start a whole new mage character. Just the mage characters are really slow to build up, so it's going to take quite a while. A warrior character is really easy to build because warrior skills raise quickly because you wield weapons and armor. Technically, I could wear armor and use magic at the same time, but it's nowhere near as fun as playing that squishy mage character. Holy crap. Die. Oh, sorry. I get vertigo in these games all the time too, especially in Fallout 4. Man, the game gives me vertigo like nobody knows. No, I wouldn't reset my progress. No. I'm a new character. Oh, with like going down mountains and stuff, or yeah, I know what you're talking about. Elder Scrolls Online, there's fall damage is one of those weird things on it, so you can jump from really high heights and survive. And I'll tell you what, on Elder Scrolls Online, there's a lot of vertigo doing it. Or in Power Armor on Fallout 4, you take no fall damage at all, so I've jumped off some really high places before, and I've had some serious vertigo afterwards. In fact, one time I had to stop the stream and come back to it because I was so dizzy afterwards. It's like, hold on, I'll be right back. I shouldn't have been in a hurry, but
Keep your eyes open.
one thing I like about ice magic is it leaves like frost trails on the ground, so you can like see where you've been throwing magic around. Technically, fire and lightning does it too, but I just like the ice one better. Money. Oh, I still haven't played Breath of the Wild yet because I don't own the Switch, but how is Breath of the Wild? I've heard it's a pretty open game, so compared to the other games in the series. Ooh. That's completely useless to me. I just defeated all of them without re-equipping my ebony armor. What in the world? What is up with my arms? Hold on. Yeah, I guess that's part of the... I don't remember them being quite that big. Nice. I think I'm on expert difficulty, I want to say. Settings, gameplay, expert, yes. I started playing on novice way back in the day, and I've worked my way up slowly to the point where I play on expert. Oh, that's cool. But, like, what are, like, options? Can you, like, craft stuff and do stuff, or is it just, you know, run around, fight? Because, see, that's one thing I like about Skyrim. If you want, you can run around and craft stuff and sell it, make money, enchant stuff. That's one reason I wish Sword Art Online was an actual game, because in Sword Art Online you could literally do whatever you want. I mean, they have Sword Art Online games, but it's nowhere close to what the actual game in the books are about. Cause trouble. Although, I could cause trouble if I wanted to, but I'm not here to cause trouble. I love Sword Art Online. I know, the books are by far my favorite, although the anime is not completely bad, like most people say. In fact, I stopped watching Anime America on YouTube because of their hate for Sword Art Online. It's like, you didn't even bother to read the books as a point of comparison before you started judging this series. He does not have a harem. He is completely loyal to his awesome. Having said that, Silica's my favorite character in the series just because Silica actually shows up, the character does, and like if you look at the subtitles on it, Silica shows up on my birthday. Like the day that they go to the flower dungeon, that's my birthday. So I think that's my logic for liking Silica as a character. Running around, yeah. Sorry about that, I should have told you I was going down that cliff. Okay, there should be something to fight in here. In fact, I think there's a dragon wall around here. I might be able to fight a dragon and kill a dragon for you. Ooh, cave. Let's explore the cave. Oh, spiders. How are you with spiders, Jane? Poor dragon. I think Selena would agree. But there's really no good dragons in this game except for one. Everyone else wants to kill you. Okay, I need to switch from... I'll live. Let's cast Thunderbolt. I got 180 points of lightning damage right to your face. Gosh, there's a lot of spiders. Sorry about this. Spiders can kill your companions because of their poison, so I can't let Majol come down here by myself. Oh dear. Why do they have bodies in the water? So who's your favorite character in Sword Art Online, Jane? My second favorite is definitely Yuki. Although my third favorite is Kirito, of course. I know Kirito should probably be my first favorite, but I think Yuki is a better character. Hello! I bring you good tidings of death! Did you see Season 2 or only Season 1?
Keep your eyes open. I don't like the looks of this place.
That was kind of late, Majoli. We already killed what was inside of here. You didn't like Gun Gale Online? Or are you talking about Fairy Dance? Because Season 2 is technically Gun Gale Online, Caliber, and Mother Rosario. There are several major arcs of Sword Art Online. The first one, of course, is Aincrad. The second one is Fairy Dance. Third arc is Gun Gale is Phantom Bullet. Fourth arc is Mother's Rosario. 5th arc is the Caliber. 6th arc is the start of Alcatration, which is where the series finishes out, is at the end of Alcatration. I haven't read all of it yet. I'm still into the 2nd book of Alcatration because they're not out in America yet, and I'm reading them as they come out. I refuse to read them online because of poor translations, and I don't want to misunderstand something and then come back later and find out, that was a mistranslation. Okay. Oh, I already cleared the dragon at this place. There's a place for that. They're really good. I recommend it. There's a Sword Art Online Progressive. If you like Asuna and Kirito start traveling together from the 1st floor. And so far they've traveled up to the end of the 5th floor together. So they've been together for 4 floors now. Well, technically they were on the 1st floor together, then they split up, and then they met up again on the 2nd floor, and they've been... Gotcha. But no, Sword Art Online Progressive is really good. Now, if you want even more Asuna, there's a Sword Art Online Progressive manga. That's Asuna is the main character instead of Kirito, because in the books it focuses on Kirito as the main character for the most part. There's a little bit of time when Asuna is the main character, but usually it's Kirito's main character. But if you want Asuna as the main character all the time, go for the manga. There's things that are a lot different. It's not completely canon with what's going on in the books, but it's not completely out of the ballpark either. So, oh, son of a... Stop doing that to me. Well, see, it would have to be an MMO. It would just have to be an MMO. I don't think you could do it in a I don't think you could do it in a standalone game, single-player game. Like, I mean, you can buy a house in Skyrim, you can fight, there's limited stuff. To do all of the customization and stuff, though, that you can in Sword Art Online, you would have to do some kind of massive multiplayer game. And I don't think I think we're several years off from a game of that caliber anyways. But don't get me wrong, Elder Scrolls could be that game, because one thing about Elder Scrolls is this isn't in skills. Basically, every time you use a skill, it goes up. So, see, I've raised all these skills to 100 by actually playing the game and using the skills. I didn't level up and then put points into that skill. I had to, you know, slowly work those skills up to 100. And, you know, that's, you know, your character feels more alive that way, because, you know, it's like if you swing a sword, you get more sword experience. Yeah, like I said, you swing a sword, you get more sword experience. You cast a spell, you get more spell experience. If you brew a potion, you get more alchemy experience, and so on and so forth. I really, really, really have high hopes for the next installment to this game. Elder Scrolls 6. Don't even try it, guys. I've got the best armor. I've got the best magic resistance around.
See the power I wield.
Plus, I have unlimited magic to cast destructive spell. It's all day long. Not all day long. Where's my glass dragon? Where's my glass dragon? Oh, dragon glass. Okay. Come on. Oh, you're talking about like alchemy and stuff on Minecraft? You know, I could have played Minecraft. If you had said you liked Minecraft, I could have actually put in Minecraft and streamed my Minecraft world. Because I have Minecraft on the PS4. Just nobody plays Minecraft on the PS4. Or I would totally be playing it a lot more often. It's funner to play in a group. I hate playing Minecraft solo. It's just one of those things it's like I've never liked doing. I mean, I play it solo sometimes when I get the urge to, but usually I like to play it in a group. It's just funner that way. In fact, me and Andre used to play, in college we played Minecraft together on my Xbox 360. Jane, just to warn you, I'm going down a hill. I don't know if this will help or not, being in third person. Huh, that must be a computer mod, because I've never seen that before. Look away! I slowed time down. Wait. Andy's meal, where the heck am I? Oh wow, I've gone pretty far. I'm up near, Windhill. Oh, our hero, sends a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-rending power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe, the Dragonborn comes. There's a reason why I made Selena in Skyrim, because you are the Dragonborn, a person born with the soul of a dragon, and there's a dragon! Hold on, I have to kill this dragon. Tell Taimon I sent you! Dadgummit. Don't have time for you. I have bigger game to target. So basically, unlike in you know, Dungeons and Dragons, where Dragonborns are, you know, born of dragons, you are the ultimate dragon slayers in the Elder Scrolls universe. Bronzewater Cave. I can't go in there yet because it's part of the T-Skill quest line. I have no intention of doing that quest line as Selena. Elder Dragon!
Yeah.
Ha! Is that the best you've got? By the way, this guy's a particularly high level dragon. Jane. I think so. Mine looks fine in my face. Either or. I'm gonna die. There we go. I was gonna drown, and it wouldn't even be the dragon that killed me. I can't drown. I'm being stupid. Yes, got the kill cam. Now absorb its soul. So this is what you do in Skyrim. You kill dragons, you walk over next to them, you raid their corpses, and then you steal their souls. I don't know. That's weird. Now, give it to me. Then you take the dragon souls, you go to your dragon shouts, and you learn parts of dragon shouts by, ooh, I haven't learned storm call yet. Oh, the elder dragon? Yeah, he was beautiful. And then I killed him and took his soul. To be fair, he was an enemy. As are these guys. Have I already finished the Imperial quest line? Hold on a second. Dragonborn. In my time of need. Awakening. A dangerous best friend. Battle for Windhelm. Oh, yep. Okay, so. Greetings, gentlemen. I have good news for you. I've come to kill you all. Let's do this. Stormcloak scum.
Sons of Skyrim! Hawks of the Empire!
Well, technically, I'm invading all of these guys' homes. These guys are the natives here. But they dared to raise their hand against the Empire. For the Empire! Sorry, guys. Selena's lawful good, and you guys are betraying the Empire. So, unfortunately, because I'm lawful good, I have to put you down. Actually, technically, Selena's neutral good. So, I'm sorry. That's actually not an accurate statement. Oh, there's a cave. Let's go to the cave. Oh, and a burrow, too. Well, we can hit both of those. What's on my headpiece? Hold on. It's been a while since I played this character. Okay, so carry capacity increased, or increased shock resistance. Destruction magic increases magic and regenerates 68% faster. Magic regenerates 68% faster. Magic resistance by 20%. Destruction's up, and increase your magic by 62 points. So that's actually really good. Oh, and so I've got magic resistance by 65%, which I think is the cap. You can't resist more magic damage than that. Like, that's all magic coming in. You can stack that with elemental resistance to take like next to nothing against a certain element. But it's really hard to get to rack it up. But solid across the board, 65% magic resistance really, really helps against dragons. Problem is that vampires are so close to leaving me with my ice magic that I can't use them at all. What's in here? Forsaken cave. I have good. I actually don't remember what's in here. Oh, frost. By the way, it takes a long time to get to the point where you have unlimited magicka for casting spells. I literally spent probably weeks getting this build set up so I could never run out of magic.
I thought my adventuring career. I was fearless and took too many risks. But that's what it was all about.
Because fighting is really hard when you run out of magic and you have to dance around trying to regain your... What in the world?
Hey, be careful.
Sorry, that was my fault. My fault entirely. Following the rules of Selena. Wait, what? Something about ice being resisted or something? I'm not even caring about loot, I'm just... Oh, block increased to 17. Oh, nice. Oh, right, yeah. But no, I had to carry, like, extra weapons, like, I had to have, enchanted bow and enchanted weapons in my inventory, just in case I ran out of magicka, because there's, like, in the middle of a fight, your magicka regenerates incredibly slowly. Outside of a fight, it replenishes at a decent speed, but in a fight, your magicka increases so slowly. That's where magicka regeneration comes in handy. Like the extra percentage of magicka regeneration. I'll show you next time I'm gonna fight how fast my magicka comes back. Here, I'll cast Ebony Flesh on myself. This is a pretty high level spell that I haven't completely managed to reduce the cost of it yet. Oh, it's a good thing I decided to do that. Yes, too. Why did I not have Thunderbolt on Quick Select? Oh dear, devil. You know, Jane, I didn't even see the comment where you said you liked vampires. Jane, how would you like to join Curse of Strahd as a very special character? Not as a player, but as a villain. You get to try to kill the party! It's Twilight. Having said that, we'll see. We'll see. Having said that, I actually read a Harry Potter Twilight crossover that was actually pretty decent. One of the demigods of Child of Apollo stuck her spear into Edward's foot and then aimed an arrow of pure light radiance right into his face, and she's like, just try it, my father's the god of the sun. I don't care what kind of vampire you are, you're going straight to Tartarus, so I shoot you with this. He's like, you can hurt me? It's like, well duh, I kill monsters all the time because they're always trying to eat me. Yeah, it is a Harry Potter crossover. It is a Percy Jackson crossover and Twilight crossover. I don't think I said Harry Potter, did I? If I did, I didn't mean to. Actually, there's a Sailor Moon Harry Potter crossover that I like to read. Sorry, I meant to say Percy Jackson and Twilight crossover. Character from Percy Jackson ended up pairing up with the wolf Leah. And then she completely abolished the newborn army. She was like completely devastated in one, like in 20 minutes she completely destroyed all but one of them. Oh dear, I was not expecting that. Dragon Priest! Okay, Dragon skin up. I don't care. I have my dragon skin up. Got him. He's dead. I will take your... Where's your dragon mask? What? Hold on. Where's your dragon mask? Did I run into a glitch? Leech, drain vitality, sweet. Except for I didn't find his dragon mask. What in the world? He should have broken to 2. Oh. Dadgummit. Oh well. I guess I'm not getting that dragon mask. I did kind of come here by accident, so... Oh, that's why I was supposed to come here. No, this wasn't an accident. This was intentional. The white file. Right, I forgot that was being guarded by a dragon priest! Now to get out of here.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm proud to call it home. Huh?
Okay. Opening the door. And now we can leave. I kind of feel like I got cheated because I didn't get that dragon mask. Whatever. Maybe he didn't have a dragon mask. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look it up while the screen's loading, because that's going to bother me for the rest of the night if I don't. What in the world? Okay, so he appeared... Okay, so that's... He wasn't supposed to have a dragon mask. Okay, never mind. I was freaking out because usually those guys have an ultra-rare, powerful mask that they drop when you kill them, and you're supposed to collect all of them as one of the little mini objectives in the game. And I've been trying to collect them all, but they're actually not that easy to find. I guess yeah, I'm level 45. No wonder he showed up. Yeah, this is way overkill for these guys. Well, since we're in here, we may as well do a little talking. So, worked any more on your ferry for Tomb of Annihilation?
I remember first trying to rob me on the road once. When I drew Grim Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
Whoa. There's a dragon nearby. I can feel the vibration, but I don't see the dragon. Well, you stated she's an incurable prankster, right? An incurable trickster? I guess that would be a good place to start. What in her past caused her to resort to trickery? Like, is it just because she finds it fun? Did someone play a really mean trick on her and she's trying to get back in the world? Just because it's fun? Holy cow, Jane! Yeah, I don't do anything on that high scale. That's where I'm stuck, is figuring out why she tricks people. It might be attention seeking. Ah, maybe she had a lot of siblings, like make her have like, I don't know, 20 siblings or something. Maybe that's too much. 8 or 9 siblings, but to the point where she would feel like her parents, weren't giving her enough attention. So she started pranking her brothers and sisters to get the attention of her parents.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
But seriously, wow, that building is huge.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. If you really want to do my job for me, here, I'll mark the location on your map. Just make sure to take care of whatever's going on there. It's my name on the line.
Well, that's actually a pretty decent, that might actually be pretty decent too, though, Jane. Like, an only child is an orphan and an orphanage, and then you had to get attention some way, so not adopted, perhaps, like just an orphan. Like, you spent your life into your adulthood at the orphanage. Yeah, are you still going Beastmaster Ranger, or are you changing up your class? Steelborn Cave discovered. I don't know what's in here.
Huh?
You know what you could do, Jane? What you could do is, you could have her be a foundling, like left on the front steps of a guild. Because there are crafts guilds all over the Forgotten Realms. And crafter guilds would, they wouldn't just take you in and raise you, they would also teach you a craft, and you'd become a member of their guild when you're older. That's actually a tradition in fantasy novels that's as old as time itself. Wait, what am I doing using ice magic here? I don't know how you would become a ranger, though, unless, you mastered your guild craft pretty young, and then you struck out on your own. Especially since she's a guild artisan. Yeah, that's the reason why I said that. So, because I remember you said you were a guild artisan. Did you you said wood carver, right? Good. Ah! I'm dead. Forgot to ebony skin up. Those guys seriously deal like infinity plus. Here's what I'm thinking. So, you quickly mastered the bow, and you quickly mastered the carving arts. So you were pretty young, and you went to find the right wood for your masterpiece. Because one thing every master has to do is, before you can join the guild officially, you have to complete your masterpiece. It's like a requirement throughout any guild. So you went out into the woods to find yourself the right kind of wood, because not just any kind of wood would do. You had to find the best wood possible for your masterpiece. All right, so you're out there looking for your masterpiece, for the wood for your masterpiece, and that's when you met a ranger, and or maybe you were attacked by something, and this ranger saved your life, and as part of after he saved your life, the two of you ended up getting lost out in the woods. And he ended up teaching you some of his tricks and for survival, avoiding wildlife, keeping out of trouble, stuff like that. What do you think?
No match at all.
That ranger could be considered your teacher who began your path down the ranger tracks. And of course, just like with being a wood carver and an archer, you quickly pick up on it and quickly master it on your own. So by the time Tomb of Annihilation happens, you've already mastered the basics of being a ranger, and you're just honing your craft at that point. I wish Selena could do conjuration. Yeah. Which part of it didn't feel right? Maybe we can try to I like the best ones, like where they tie background and class together, because it's really weird when you have like a really strange class and a really strange background. For example, it really is weird that my sorcerer is a singer, because everyone's like, well, bards are singers, so Andre's always calling Selena a bard. He's like, well, don't worry, we have a bard on our team. He's like, Andre, Selena's not a bard. Yeah, she's a singer, but that doesn't mean she's a bard. Okay, so what was that mission he gave me? I don't actually know. Oh, by the way, Helson and Breeze are doing it. What in the world?
I can.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, ranger arts are about defending the wilderness from
I
evil
journey with my father
and
on
protecting
hunting
like
expeditions
civilization
in
from the threats
The cliff racers made for
of evil.
excellence.
One thing you could do to change that, instead of being a now the problem is that if you're going to stay with Guild Artisan, it's going to be a little hard to fuse the two. No, it won't be. It's not just a guild of merchants, it's not just a guild of woodcarvers. It's also a guild for rangers, hunters, trappers, and anyone who uses the bow. So instead of doing the wood carving, hold on a second, I got the player handbook right next to me. There is a option. Where is it? Come it. Good to see you too, Mara. Oh, it's wood carvers, coppers, and boyders, which boyders are bow makers. You could be a guild of bow makers that services a order of rangers and fellow people like that. So it could all be fused into one guild, so it would work out perfectly.
This it matches every description of the file that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself. Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the file, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can sort yourself out. Here's for your trouble.
5 gold, seriously? Anyhow, that could work. What is your? Did you decide what your favorite enemy is going to be? Because if you have it burned down, let me take a look at the ranger class again. It's been a while since I've opened the ranger class. I've got a ranger that I play on a somewhat, not very frequently level, but he's not one of my favorite characters to play because the ranger's just kind of not that fun. Dragons, elementals, fiends, giants, any of those 4 would be perfect, because all of them use fire. You know, red dragons could burn it down. Fire giants, fire elementals, fiends use fire all the time. So any of those would actually be appropriate for the
I've seen enough death
for the ones
to
who
last
destroyed
3
your
lifetimes. Yet I
guild,
have never
that burned
tired
down
of
the
a
guild.
good fight. What do you make of that?
It'd be kind of weird if you picked Celestials, to be honest. I was going the wrong direction.
Cookware, knives, and other fresh fruit and
Heaven hates me, I will
vegetables,
destroy it.
spices.
You should have just picked a god.
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times. Here, you should have this. Even though the file was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
See, now that was a bit more of a
That's what you're here to do.
See, that was a better reward. Now, you can actually come back here and they'll give you the white vial, which is it's a potion that refills itself on a daily basis. I think you can put either a poison or a health potion in there, I think I'm going to put the health potion because, quite frankly, that poison's not that great, so I don't use poison all that often. We'll take that off your body.
To rob me on the road once. When I drew Grimsever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
Hey, as long as your excuse for how your character has powers is because I'm a royal. I'm never gonna let him forget that one. So, how did you just get your sorcery powers? I'm a royal. That was Renee. That was Andre as Renee. Don't you remember? I'm a royal, so you just do. That's okay. That's okay. I've got plans. I have a plant. Wait. I mean plans.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough.
You know what? I'm actually going to take the stairs down. I never take the stairs down here. I always jump down, but I have a bad memory. That's why I never read the log. Oh, I have a bad memory. Editing is helping me. Okay.
When the weather permitted, Aaron and I would often walk.
I don't know if this is a good idea or not. No, that was definitely Renee. Anytime I say I'm a royal, I'm referring to Andre playing Renee.
Over here!
Yeah.
We are routed! Mercy!
Sorry, you guys wouldn't show us any mercy if the situation was reversed. Hello.
Remember, hit the one in the middle. Now lift.
No, I mean, it could be, but that's not a legitimate reason for having magical sorcery. That you have sorcerer powers doesn't make any sense at all. Sorcery powers are magic that you have attained from some event in your life. Like, for example, Breeze was injected with her mother's blue dragon blood. Magnus doesn't know that yet. Actually, no one really knows in-game that Breeze's mother was a blue dragon. But Breeze was hurt and dying when her mother found her. So her mother took her own dragon blood and injected into Breeze to save her life. And because of that, Breeze attained dragon magic. So that's how Breeze got her dragon powers. Okay.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no... Huh. Lot of old guys around. That's a touching story. Huh.
Good news.
Lot of old guys around. Well, when you put... He's holed up in the crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nuts.
have no shame. I'll
Thought
get you the rest.
I
like
wouldn't
said.
stay here long
I
if I
want
were
that
you.
hammer.
Only rumors. The people say, after he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again. Good. I was hoping you hadn't forgotten about it. As promised, here's your payment for bringing them to me. Got it as part of a fair trade from my client.
Ooh, holy ebony war axe added. Nice.
Until next time.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, we're about to have a ton of trouble.
I've really missed traveling like this. Huh?
Falmore can't even stand a chance against me. You dare raise your hands to the Dragonborn, the ultimate dragon slayer? Okay, maybe Natsu would take offense to that, but...
Knife, yes. Book, yes. Bucket, yes. Inkpot, no.
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating. Perhaps it's because of my Nord blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esben. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. What's that? You'd better come inside. Quickly now.
More agents have been seen in the Ratway.
This'll just take a moment.
Yeah, there's a lot of locks on that door.
This one always fits. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself... That's better. Now, you... Dragonborn. Is it really true? Important. Far more than even she realizes. If you are Dragonborn, then there is hope, after all. For so long, all I could do was watch our doom approach, helplessly. Dragons, pah! They can be killed. The Blades killed many in their early days as dragon slayers. No, the dragons are merely the final portent of the end of days. Oh, yes, the prophecies make clear the signs that will precede the end times. One by one, I've seen them fulfilled. Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time, who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. You're right, I forget myself. Yeah. I've lived without hope for so long.
She was killed by
the prophecies are clear.
Another dragon.
Only the dragon
something killed her.
Stop
I don't know. Andre's done something.
We must go
with
quickly
her killer.
Now.
So
take me to Delphine.
And that's actually Breeze's.
Much to discuss.
The reason Breeze is really with you guys is she's trying to track down her mother's killer.
I'll need. No useless trash.
How?
Where'd I put my annotated annuad?
I'll head back.
One moment. I know time is of the essence, but I must leave secrets.
That's a trap, I think. That's also a trap, I think.
There's the Blades agent. Kill her!
Oh dear. Oh, is your magic just not potent against me? Can you not deal any magical damage to me?
What are you doing?
Trying to hit him. Okay. I didn't summon him. Okay, that was,
My father wanted me to follow in his footsteps.
You know, why have I only been summoning one Atriarch? I can summon 2 Atriarchs. I'm an idiot. Alright! Certainly. There we go. You have no idea how much those Atriarchs help keep the enemies off you. They're a godsend in this kind of game. Especially when you're playing a squishy mage character. Although, I've got 320 hit points, so I'm not that squishy. I've got almost more hit points than I do Magicka. Or almost the same hit points that I do Magicka. Sorry, doing an RP with Dee Dee about Brazen Halcyon, so trying to solidify my friendships with everyone in the party who's capable of making friends with, since I can't make friends with Thea. Breeze is already friends with Hazel, and yes, Seer's kind of one of those weird ones, but she's sort of friends with him. I don't know. A nice pickpocket up. Oh, that's right, yeah, duh. I've always kind of wanted to do a stream, so I'm playing a game and do Dungeons & Dragons at the same time. I think that would be kind of fun. Oh, my potent things right now. Okay. Back to Riverwood. Enemies. Dadgummit. That thief back again. Who the heck are you? Who is this? I have good reason to believe the target will be coming to Ripton in the next few days. Discretion is preferred. Who sent her after me? Yeah, we got a little bit of internet
okay,
lag,
lass.
just so you know.
Ready to make some coin.
That one's on my side, not yours. But who could have sent them after me? Who is E?
Dragons breathing fire in the sky. Vampires brazenly attacking people on the street. It's the end of the world, I tell you.
Such a shame.
These guys are still lying in the middle of the road where I killed them. I killed them months ago. You think someone would have tidied up by now? Oh, that is funny.
Do you need something? The blades have always... Now our purpose is... Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put the Thalmor. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate... What is it?
Delphine.
I've really missed traveling like this.
It's
Walking
good
the
to see
breadth
you.
of Skyrim
It's
has
been
always
a
filled my
long
heart with
time.
excitement.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know.
Sorry, I have Breeze drinking lightning right now. So.
D. This changes everything, of course.
I'm so glad that Andre let me have that as my boon. I mean, I can't do it all the time, but I can do it once per short rest. Dang it.
Give me just...
And then I think outside of battle, I can just do it for flavor whenever I want.
Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
I'm going to be right back.
Do you know what he's talking
about?
Shh. This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall. That's where the ancient players recorded all the news.
I have some orange pineapple. The splash.
Part history, part prophecy. Aldrin's Wall, one of the lost secrets of the Blade, where they recorded all the news of Aldrin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
This is what I've been trying to explain. It's in the Skyhaven Temple, an ancient blade sanctuary hidden deep in the crags of the Reach.
That's where we'll find Aldrin's Wall.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee.
Skyhaven Temple it is. Then, I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
You're new around here. So
I really need to do the master conjuration stuff.
Go easy on you, but don't get on my back. Inside.
I have no idea what Halcyon got as his boon. Alright, we're going off-roading. Oh dear. Oh, that's really not what you want to see. Oh, this is about to get extremely bad, Jane. Hold on. Arise and serve me. Though I do have to wonder, did Breeze tell any of the other members of the party she could eat lightning? Because I think only Magnus was there when she ate lightning. I think he was there, right? I'll take that, and I'll take 600 gold, and give me your soul. My God, look how ugly that dragon looks. Okay, it's definitely gonna look ugly now that I've got its soul. Yes. Dragon soul obtained. Absorb. Alright, time to fight. What was that? Magnus was there? You think Halson was there too? I don't remember if Halson was there. I know I'm pretty sure Magnus was there. I think it was right before or right after we started fighting Manator. Actually, I know what you got, and I know what I know what you got, and I know what Ian got. Joe told me. I actually have no idea what I have no idea what Hazel or Yasir got as their boons. Which is funny. You think Breeze would know what Hazel got as her boon? Ah, after, right?
Safe now. Let's move.
Yes, I think we must be close to the entrance.
I kind of want to do something I saw. I was watching a D&D game on YouTube, and they had this thing where the characters had special, like, kind of like boons. So every time the characters would do something like really in character, like just completely in character, holy crap, I kind of want to take that, but maybe Majol has room for it. I'll try to find out. Majol, come here.
I'm itching for a fight.
Anytime the characters would do something that was
We've
really
made a
in
bit
character.
of gold. Here, love. This is your share. No problem. I can carry you.
Or they would earn a certain amount of, oh, I don't have room for that. Right. They would earn a, recharge of one of their abilities. I think that would be kind of neat. I kind of want to try that for,
all set. Let's go.
Tomb of Annihilation, actually. Like, instead of, because we never really use inspiration, like every now and again we'll award inspiration.
Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life.
But no, for example, one of the abilities is actually the, you know how the Dragonborns have their breath weapon? So he got to recharge his breath weapon whenever he was in character too much, or they earned a certain amount of like support on Twitch. They would revive his breath weapon. Unfortunately, you know, we can't do it with the support, but we can do it where if you guys roleplay well enough, I'll recharge one of your abilities. Or it also makes it where if I make a screw up as a dungeon master, I will recompense you guys by recharging that ability. Of course, it can't be just too overpoweredly broken. So I might have Joe help me with it if we decide to do it. It would have to be something based on your background, so. For you, you would probably get a little mini rage based on what you've told me so far with, like, going on vengeance. A wooden training sword. I would probably give you like a little mini rage you could fly into and like attack people.
My father
like,
wanted me to follow in his footsteps
with advantage
as a hunter,
or something.
but I set my aspirations a bit higher. He never complained. I miss him.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying that just based on what you told me, that's what I would do if that was what you ended up going in stone with. Just to give you an example.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Taunts, masters of the voice, are arrayed.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and Ilúmdir.
So we're looking for a shout, then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? I was afraid you were going to say. I guess there's nothing for it. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
To rob me on the road once. When I drew Green Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
I've heard that story so many times, it's not even fun. Ooh, your hand is cramping from all the drawing. That's the way I came in. Yes. Okay, where is Dragonbane? I'm sorry, Jane. I have candlelight, because it's kind of dark there. Yeah, I have candlelight. 6 MP is like nothing for me. If I was a vampire, this wouldn't be necessary. I could just turn on night vision and look around, but I'm not turning Selena into a vampire. Personally, I think Joe would kill me for that. Aha! Dragonbane. I need to drop something. He'll do. I think Breeze's and Halson's conversation's coming to an end unless Magnus wants to jump in and spice things up.
My mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting techniques. Can you imagine?
Always liked Skyhaven Temple. Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to get off of here myself. It's kind of late. But look how far you can see in this game. The render distance is amazing. tomorrow and find your car keys. Yeah, I can see that. Anyways, thank you for watching, Jane. I really do appreciate it. I never really have people really watch my streams when I do try to stream, so it's really nice to have someone actually watch for a change. I know Joe tries to watch all my Fallout ones. Anyways, night Joe, or night Jane.